note in study hall. It said, "Hi, GF, girlfriend," in parentheses. "If you don't mind me calling you that, ? Will you sit next to me on the bus?" She wrote back, "Yeah, BF, boyfriend, that would be great." He wrote back, "Great, I love to make you laugh." She wrote, "That's what I like about you, !" No, why can't that be me? Why does he like her? I think Noel likes me. I don't really like him though. I can't tell Emma. She would burst. She likes him. Well, I could write about Matt forever, but I have to go dream about him. Then September 30th. That Matt thing is gone, finally. I couldn't sleep. Well, now I do like Noel. Today is his birthday. He is 13. He is the only boy who is older than me. I have to keep this a secret. Emma would be so mad. Aaron would laugh. Molly, I just can't tell from my friends. He is actually cute. I can sleep now. I'm pretty sure he likes me. He won't do anything about it though. That's how he is, and that's fine with me. Well, G2G, got to go. October 10th. Never mind, I don't like Noel. I'm just so messed up. I really like Matt. I have not even talked to him this year. I really want to. It makes me so mad. Megan doesn't really like him. She likes Grant and Jared in the 9th grade. She just always wants a boyfriend. Stupid. To be cool. No, that is so sad. Matt likes her so much. I like him, but I want him to be happy. He is the sweetest boy ever. He is such a sweetie to his sister. My parents read this thing that he wrote and said, "Oh, when you get older, we'll let you go out with him." Something like that. I just do not know what to do. I'm going crazy. If Megan hurts him, I will be, oh no, if Megan hurts him, I will be so mad at her. Today I made a movie for English with Molly, Lucas, and Jason. It was fun. It was called The Landlady. I was the landlady. I think Christian likes me. He always talks to me and buys me gum. I guess he talks to other people about me too. That's what Molly says. One time he said he loved me. I thought, ew. October 15th. Tonight I slept over at Katie's house, my neighbor. It was pretty boring. We always play with dolls. Hello, we are 13 almost. We do not play with dolls. She has like a million toys, and she always wants to play with her dog. She even has a nightlight. She doesn't do laundry. That's not that bad, but her mom puts it away in her closet and everything. But we watched a movie called Drive Me Crazy. It was great. The guy was so cute and nice. Katie tells her mom who she likes. That's crazy. And then all around the page, I wrote, I heart Matt, all around the page. likes Megan and is going out with her. Now that's big. He hugs her in school even. Anyway, and I wrote N-E-way. I kind of like Lucas. I think he might like me, but I can't tell. I like Ben in 8th grade. He's really cute with his shaggy hair. He's in choir with me. I found out today that the guy I thought was cute in the worship team, the drum player, is his older brother. Weird! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Oh well. I like this kid at my church. Not because he's cute, but his personality. Anyway, I have to stop myself. I'm talking about boys too much. G2G, got to go. October 31st. Happy Halloween. Oh my goodness. Lucas came trick-or-treating with Dan, Jason, and Paul to my house. Molly was sleeping over. We went with them. First they came in my house and Lucas went in my room. It was so messy. Lucas was a Smurf. He was cute. Okay, I remember this happening and I was so embarrassed because I did not have a clean room ever. I was very messy, but I remember my room being like extra messy and having bras and underwear on the floor. And so I was like, oh my gosh, he opened my door and went into my room and probably saw my like dirty underwear and bras. I was like, I was so embarrassed. And I remember he even said to me like, your room is really messy. It was embarrassing. I like Lucas a lot. I really think he likes me. Well, got to get to Dreamland. November 8th. Today I went shopping with Emma. I got some really cute clothes. After shopping, we went back to her house. There was an invitation to a party in her room. I thought, how come I'm not invited? I looked inside and it was to my surprise party. I guess I am invited. I hope that goes well. G2G2S, which is got to go to sleep. And I remember that happening too. I told my mom after the party was over and everything that I had seen the invitation at Emma's house, and my mom was so upset and she thought that Emma did that on purpose, like let the invitation lie around on purpose. I was like, I'm sure she didn't do it on purpose, but yeah, it was just like out in the open in her room when I went to going out. November 12th, I got on the A honor roll. That was exciting. I had study hall today. I sit next to Lucas. I like him a lot. I think he might just like me. You can never be sure, question mark, exclamation point. G2G2S, got to go 2nd. Today we went to the mall for choir. It was great. Ben looks so cute. He is so sweet. Actually, maybe I would rather marry him. He held the door open for me again. I like him so much, it's not even funny. I always think of him. G to G. Oh, the other one was December 1st. This is December 2nd, 2003. Today I handed out invitations for the surprise party I'm throwing Molly. It's not really going to be a surprise, it's just a joke Molly thought of. I hope Matt can come. Molly invited Aaron, Lucas, Jen, Jason, Britt, Matt, Ashton, Isaac, Emma, Noel, and Ariel. We are going to watch movies and have a snow fight and play games like charades. My mom doesn't get it. She thinks it's mean to Molly. It's not like we're going to do anything wrong. We're all just friends. Plus that would be gross. We're only in 7th grade. I don't want to date until 10th grade. I just want people to like me now. December 3rd, 2003. Today I heard Matt say, "I heart you," to Megan. Megan was like, "No one hearts me." So Matt said, "I do." That makes me so mad. I was talking to Justina and she said Megan wrote a note to Julie, who's in 8th grade, asking her if she should stay with Matt or ask Tyler out. She is such a brat. She doesn't even like him. Matt is all happy thinking Megan likes him and she just needs a boyfriend at all times. I told Justina, an 8th grader, I like Ben in 8th grade. She said he is like the nicest and sweetest 8th grade boy. I could believe that. I don't even like Matt anymore. I just feel bad for him. I like Ben so much more. He is like a 10 out of 10. So, I guess he's going up a point. I wish he liked me, or even talked to me. I'm going crazy about him. Justina told me a story about Carrie, a girl I do not like. I put in parentheses. They pushed her in the pool in her clothes at the softball party. Then she asked for the suntan lotion, and the girls gave it to her. Really, in it was mayo. They planned it. I kind of feel bad for her that people are doing this to her, but she doesn't get it. No one really likes her because she's so rude. She wears like a 3-inch padded bra, brags, doesn't have a life, and is annoying. She thinks she is a princess. She acts like a 4-year-old, and her mom acts like she is too. Anyway, I like Ben, and then I signed off. Wow. The drama. December 11th, 2003. Today was our concert for choir. We all dressed up in red. Molly looked really pretty. All of the guys were looking at her. I pray God helps me. I'm not really liking myself right now. I think I'm not pretty, and no boys like me. I'm not doing the best in school, and I think Cheryl at this place that I used to volunteer is mad at me for some reason. Molly is so lucky. She has cool parents who let boys over. My parents would die if I did that. She has brothers and sisters. She's cool, pretty, and she gets asked out. She has a pretty good relationship with God. She has all A's, and on top of that, she has a big, beautiful She never puts me down like Molly and Emma do. We babysat our neighbors. There were 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. The mom said maybe I could babysit someday. When the kids went to bed, Jen and I talked. She is so much like me. She secretly kind of likes Noel too. We looked up numbers in the phone book. We talked to Matt, Isaac, and Noel. We had to see if they were coming to the party. She said I should keep liking Matt because I'm friends with him. Now he can get to know me and maybe like me. I hope so. Jen's room is so cool. It's bright green and blue, and her bed stuff is squares with different colors. I want my room like that. Well, gotta go. December 13th. Today I went to Emma's play. She's trying to hook me up with some guy who was in the play. He looks pretty nice. I said hi to him. G2G. December 17th. Today after school, Jen and I always hang out. Well, we went downstairs and guess who was there? Ben. My face got all red, more red than usual. I think he knows I like him. Justina probably told him. I shouldn't have told her. Every time I see him, I get really, really red and have a weird feeling in my stomach. Erin told me that Ben gets red like me too. I started to tell people I don't like him, but I do. I really, really do. It is so sad because I've never talked to him. I don't know if I want to. I would probably get so red. He would know. It would be great if he liked me too. I wish we knew who we end up marrying so we don't have to date and have major crushes. And then I write, secret. I have never told anybody this, but when I first saw Ben, I thought he could be the one. I had a weird feeling. The first time I saw him, I liked him. Don't tell with about 5 exclamation marks. December 18th. Today, Ben sat behind me, like right behind. My face was so red. Oh, he sat behind me in choir. Ben is like the only boy I have liked for a long time without saying I don't. Then he kept looking at me. I like him so much. In health class, we were talking about anorexia, and Ashton fainted on my shoe. Good thing she didn't hit her head. I also remember this. She fainted. We were all sitting down in our desks, and she actually fainted out of her chair and like kind of fell, and my foot was like right there, and I held my foot there so that her head would land on my foot instead of the floor. So she was alright. This is really random, but oh well. Today I have my period. I don't think my mom knows that I have it yet. I got it in the summer. For pads, I use wads of toilet paper, but my mom got me some pads. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. But yes, this was the reality. I was too scared to tell my mom, just like too embarrassed to tell her. And so I didn't have anything, so I was using toilet paper. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. And if you have ever seen the show Ben 15, that show is so funny, and they do that in that show. And so many things in that show is like, wow, we're like all living the same experience. And if you're a millennial, great today. The first party was a bit slow, or the first part was a bit slow, and then it got really fun. I found out that Isaac likes Emma. We played charades. The last people to leave were Matt, Lucas, and Jason. They stayed like half an hour later after watching football. That was fun. I told them I liked Ben, and then I wrote secret. I still, in a way, like Matt, but we are mostly friends. December 25th. Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas Day. It was great. Then December 30th. Happy New Year. I went over to my Aunt Trisha's house. My cousin Mark had some friends over. One of his friends, Ben, is really cute. Mark has been friends with him for a long time. I always thought he was a little cute, but now he has the hair. It is really weird. I like him and the other Ben. Ben is in his first year of college, as is Mark. He is only 6 years older. It could happen. It probably won't. But I can dream. My New Year's resolution is to walk closer to God and be friends to all. January 7th, 2004. It's homecoming week. Today was hat day. I wore my black hat. I think I looked cute. I keep thinking of Ben. Not in 8th grade. That would be so cool if he asked me out. Not now, of course, but in like 3 years. Today I found out Aaron likes Noel. Emma has liked him for 2 years. Aaron always makes fun of her because of it, but now she likes him. My parents want to come to homecoming. They wouldn't like it. They would totally embarrass me. P.S. Ben is so cute. January 9th, 2004. Today was homecoming. It was so fun. Molly, Aaron, and I all went to Emma's. We sprayed our hair blue. We won all of our games. After it was over, I went to Emma's and slept over. We talked for like 3 hours about none other than boys. I can't help it. I like Matt. The other guys, like the Bens, I just think are cute. Matt, I like his personality. No offense to him, but he is not that cute. Emma always makes me feel good. She always tells me that someday Matt will like me and dump Megan. Isaac thinks Matt and I should go together. Not now, of course. We are way too young. It makes me so mad. I have liked Matt for like 4 years, and Megan, who has been with every respectable guy in the 7th grade, just takes him. I have to go, but I just can't stop writing about him. I wish Matt would like me. January 22nd, 2004. Today I went to bingo. Emma was there as always. We talked as the bingo caller told the numbers. Just some clarification on this. I volunteered at an assisted living with elderly people, and so I went to bingo as a volunteer and helped with that, so that's what this is talking about. She said that Matt secretly likes me. She said that in geography, Matt sits by Emma. He talks about me all of the time. Well, she said like the only thing he talks about to her is me and Jason, his friend. In keyboarding, said Jello. Then he asked noodles or Jello. Of course, I said noodles. So he said he was going for noodles too. Emma also said he always talks about our funny things that we have together. These are the things that me and Matt have together. One, I don't remember what these were, so I don't really know what this is, but it's like 20.AAA, something like that. The other is Stop Yourself, which I do remember that one. Dreads and I Am Peeved. That would be so great if he did like me. I sometimes think what it would be like if our whole posse got together. Matt and I, Emma and Noel and Molly and Isaac. That would be so cool. I wish I knew if Noel liked Emma. I feel bad for her. Isaac says he likes Ashton, which is crazy, like capital letters underlined. And then I write G2DL, got to go to Dreamland. And then P.S. Hope Matt gives me a Valentine. January 28th, 2004. Oh my gosh, I really think Matt likes me. Yesterday at lunch. And then I write FYI, I sit with Isaac, Noel, Emma, Molly, and Matt. We were talking about why we should strangle Emma as a joke. You have to know our lunch posse to get it, I wrote. Then Emma said, why don't we think of reasons to strangle me? Matt then said, I don't want to strangle B. Then paused, noticed everyone was looking at him and said, I mean, who would? Today, in science, we were doing these group things, and I was in the back group. The back group had to find another group because it was so big. So I went to Matt's group. I was standing behind the group. Matt says, come sit here, pointing to a chair in front of him. So you don't have to stand, and you can sit by me, he said. It was so great. Thought. If he did ask me out, I think I would say no. I do like him a lot, but I think we're too young, and I want to devote junior high to God. I found out how much hours I have done at the place that I volunteer. 190. A lot. Gotta go. Field trip tomorrow. P.S. Hope Matt sits by me. Not with, but by. February 12th, 2004. Hey. In PE, we are doing skating, roller skating. It's pretty fun. I am not very fast, but that's okay. After school, I always hang out with Jen and Emma. We hang around and talk or play in the gym, and sometimes we go to the computer lab. We go on the internet and IM, instant message, people. 2 days ago, Joel, in 8th grade, was trying to get on his SN screen name, but he did not know how, so he asked me. He got on his and asked for my SN screen name. Then we talked to each other. Then the day after that I walked by him and his friend, he says, see guys, that's the girl who helped me. Now, today after school, when I was in the computer lab talking to people on instant message, he IM'd me. We talked for the longest as a permanent friend. February 13th. Today, Joel was not in the computer room after school. Finally, when I went upstairs, I was going outside to the car. He was waiting in the doorway and said, "Hey, dolphins are snazzy," which was that my screen name? I kind of remember that, but I don't remember that being my actual screen name. What a weird, hilarious screen name. I don't know what that was about. I feel like that was a joke, but I'm not sure. So he doesn't deny that he knows me. I like him a lot, a lot. Tonight I went with Emma to go tubing with their church. It's a fun place with hills, and it's a lot of fun to tube down. I can so see Joel and I together. Now, Matt and I didn't see us together very good. I don't know, that seems like a weird sentence, but Joel is so hot! Exclamation point. The other day, he had music headphones on. That is like a huge turn on for me. Today, February 17th, 2004. Today, after school, when I was talking on Instant Message, I told Erin the story about Joel and I. She thought Joel likes me too, but then I was talking to Alyssa, and she said that Joel is dating Ellie, a girl who is also in 8th grade. I kind of thought so. He was always with her. February 19th. I don't like Joel anymore. I like Brady. He is so nice and funny. He's a little like Matt, but nicer and funnier. He talks to me on IM Instant Message now. He's pretty cute, but I like him more for his characteristics. February 20th. Today I talked to Brady again. He's really nice, and he loves sports. He's really, really smart. I'm staying with my grandma and grandpa because my parents are in California. Gotta go to sleep. February 24th, 2004. Hello again. Today we went skiing on a field trip. It was so fun. I went really fast. The whole time I was with Emma, so it was great. Matt kissed Megan on the cheek. Good thing I don't like him anymore. I still like Brady, but I think a bit like Noel. He's a great skier. I was talking to him on IM, and he said he was watching me ski. I think he likes me a bit. He's always watching me, and he couldn't stop saying goodbye. Well, G2G. Looks like that's all for that diary. I hope you're having fun with this. These are hilarious and so funny and embarrassing to read. Moving on to my 8th grade diary. Saturday, August 14th, 2004. Okay, I know, I said I was going to start writing when school started, but I have too many things to tell. I thought I might forget. Well, summer is great, but I still want to go back to school to see my friends. I mostly want to see my friend Matt. Well, actually, he's also the guy I may have liked for forever. Because Emma said he has shaggy type hair now. I can't wait to see him. I hope he doesn't cut it before school starts. Also today, while I was with Emma, school in 3rd grade and then left and is now coming back. Emma and I always talk to him on instant message, but when he came here, we were all quiet and it was totally awkward, but he was pretty cute. He has sort of shaky hair. Emma was like going crazy. She likes him. Anyway, I just got back from camp. I love it there. I wish I could stay for a month, but it rained the whole week. It was still a blast. Like, the only thing I did was play 9 Square, which is the funnest game ever. It's like 4 Square, but 9 Square. At first, I was really bad, and then I got really good. There was a whole bunch of really cute guys there, and like 2 guys liked me. The camp week was really cool, and I got really close to God. A couple of weeks ago, I went with Emma up to her grandparents, and they had a really cool house on a lake. It was a lot of fun. Her grandpa got in a fight. It wasn't really a big fight, but then afterwards, Emma's dad came to talk to us, really just me, about what we had just seen and if we wanted to talk about it. And this is what he said: remember, it's okay to have it's okay and a healthy thing to fight. Her dad is a psychologist. He acted like I've never seen a fight before. Yeah, right, LOL. Well, tell you more later, I said. And I remember that it was such a random thing that her dad, it basically was her mom and her grandpa, so her mom's dad kind of got in a disagreement. It wasn't like dramatic, it wasn't scary, it was just like, they were having a disagreement, I could tell. But then when he was talking to us, he kind of said something like, Emma tells me you have a pretty quiet home life. Like, as if I lived in the perfect house where nobody ever fought. And I just thought it was so weird. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Wednesday, August 18th, 2004. Today, actually last night, Emma came over to sleep over. She read my diary from last year. I was reading it too. It was very funny, exclamation point. I was, or am, such a dork, LOL. I hope I'm not like that this year. All that diary was about was mostly guys and girls I didn't like. How shallow. I yell at myself for that, LOL. Anyway, back to today. So Emma was over, we had a blast, and when Emma left, I hung out with my neighbor Katie. She told me what was going on in her life, and she's in dance, and there's this kid who is totally in love with her. It's funny, but then she told me about this guy Zach in 9th grade, or going into 9th grade, that she met at this place that she volunteers. Well, she called him, and she said he sounded really excited to hear from her, and said he lost her number, then asked, what does your mom think of, or what are her rules around the whole going out thing, and where she wanted to go if they did something, exclamation point. I think because Amanda has always been like a sister to me. I will miss her a lot, especially at school. Dear. So every Sunday, my family would get together at my grandma's house and have dinner and hang out. And my cousins went to the same school as me, and she was, I guess, 4 grades older, 4 or 5 grades older than me. So I would get to see her at school. The other day, I told Sam about the whole Matt situation. He was really nice about it. He's sweet. Anyways, let's get to the good stuff. Today, I went to the amusement park with Emma and her church, which includes Jen, our good friend. It was so much fun. Our group only had 3, which isn't good at the amusement park because everything is either 2 or 4. So we asked this guy from their church who was just walking with his parents. So we asked him if he wanted to be in our group. He said sure. He was really cute. Well, he wasn't hot, but he was cute. He looked like our age, but Emma said he's going into 10th grade. I was so shocked. He's totally nice and funny. The best part of all, well, not the best part, but a good thing. His favorite show is none other than Friends, my favorite show. We went on so many rides. At first, I didn't feel that comfortable sitting with him, because what if he didn't want to sit with me? He doesn't even know me. But then I noticed whenever we were walking, there was Danny, the kid's name, and I got him staring at me a million times today. So then we were going on this roller coaster. 411. Emma doesn't like roller coasters, so she doesn't go on them. And this other kid, Tony, from their church in 6th grade, joined us. So on the roller coasters, it was usually Tony and Danny in a seat and me and Jen. Danny rode with Jen once before, and Danny says, "Why don't we mix it up? Since I have already rode with Jen earlier today, I want to ride with her," and points at me. So Jen, you go with Tony and I'll be with you, looking at me. In my head, I was like, yes, yes, yes. Danny and I rode in the front seat on the high roller. It was so fun. He is so cute. I wish he went to our school, or not our school, because our 10th graders are snotty. Danny isn't like that at all. Man, listen to me. I just met this guy and feels like I've known him forever. Oh well. I talked to him a lot, actually. It was weird. My face didn't blush or anything. Okay, here's what I went on from least scary to scary, and I listed all of the roller coasters and rides. It was so much fun. I was like really brave going on rides today. Okay, I know I like Matt, but if I went to Danny's church, I would like him. I totally act myself around him. Matt, I do too when I talk to him, but I'm quiet around so worried about, and she's getting really boy crazy. It kind of annoys me. Well, very hypocritical because I'm clearly boy crazy. She was worried about an orange hat clashing with a black shirt. I mean, come on. The place we stayed at was really cool. It was a bed and breakfast. Emma and I stayed in the Amish room, and my mom and dad were in the garden room, of course. It was so fun. I can't wait for school next Wednesday. Friday, October 29th, 2004. Man, I have been so busy with school and everything. So many things have happened. First, when I got to school on the first day, I saw Matt. He was really tall and his hair is long. Well, not like shaggy, but long for him. He looked so cute. For about the first few weeks, our group sat together at lunch. Noel, Matt, Isaac, Emma, Aaron, and me. But then they kept moving, so he stopped even trying to sit with them. But what I really think is that they really do enjoy sitting with us. Now Matt sits with the preppy popular people. Christian, Megan, Mark, Brian. He has totally changed. I so do not like him anymore. He is so stupid now. He wears jeans. Grr. Usually, no, not usually, always wears wind pants. He had never worn jeans before, and now he wears them every day. Oh, I totally forgot. Matt found out. He found out I liked him. Sam told him. I was so embarrassed. And afterward, after him finding out, he was kind of being a jerk. He was talking randomly in English right in front of me. He said, "Megan is hot." Gag me. I love Megan. I was like, okay, thanks for rubbing it in my face, especially when I already knew he didn't have to tell me. What a jerk. He is not at all like he was last year. School this year is not going so well for me. I mean, it's okay and all, but my grades aren't so good, and I don't sit with my awesome friends. Remember, I told you that we went by the awesome foursome. So that's what I mean by my awesome friends. I mean, I do, but why can't our grade mix? It's not like we are horrible, but whatever. Now that I don't like Matt anymore, I am a bit boy crazy. Girl, what the heck? I am lying to myself. I'm pretending I'm not boy crazy. Obviously blind to it. So silly. Well, not as much as a lot of people I know. I don't want to like anyone because I figure this is a time I can really focus on God and less on boys. You can tell that I went to a private Christian school where this was the rhetoric. I'm trying to focus on God, but I also like guys, but not crazily. Right now, I kind of like Noel. He really kind of is nice when you talk to him. Kind of nice. Oh my gosh. It's just this image that he has. I also kind of like Aaron. He's really nice and pretty cute. But I'm sure this will change in a month or so. Oh, and if you are wondering about Ben, I do sort of like him, but he probably doesn't even know I'm alive. LOL. Emma, Aaron, Molly, and I are writing a story for English. loves me and kisses me and junk. So we brought it to our teacher and put it on her computer, and it stayed on it. I will die if her son, who's in the same grade as Ben, finds it and reads it. I have to delete it. In my video of gossiping about past friendships, I talk about this little scenario. I did the craziest thing, the most unlike me thing that I have ever done. Guess. I sang in worship team in chapel with 2 other people, of course. It was with a microphone too. I'm so not like that. And my friend said I didn't even turn that red. I did it because this guy was talking about conquering fear, which singing with my own mic on stage was mine. It was totally God talking to me. It was actually really fun. Right now, I'm reading the Princess Diaries series. They are really good, maybe even better than the movie. She is so much like me. Even Emma thinks so, but I'm not sure.